Imagine a platform that allows you to sell almost anything online. Think of digital courses, templates, services, even access to a private community. Well fam, we don't need to imagine because that platform already exists, and in this video I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial and show you how you can use this actual platform without needing an audience, without having a website. You can get started 100% for free, and the good thing about this platform is that you can access it both on your mobile device and on your laptop. I'm talking about this platform known as Whop, and for the past 2 weeks I've already made over $1,714. Full transparency, this amount hasn't been made with the method I'm going to be showing you in this video. However, the people you are seeing right here, this one has made $51,811 in the last 24 hours, and the other one has made $18,000, the other one $11,000, $10,000, and so on and so forth. They have been using the platform to sell their own products, and that is exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. But before we get started, allow me to give a huge shout out to Amaka Ike. Thank you, Amaka, for joining the channel as a VIP. I really appreciate, and thank you very much to each and every one of you that takes time to watch my videos. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Jones, and on this channel I share various ways you can make money online by creating various types of content. The first thing you want to do is to create your account. I'm going to leave timestamps so that for those of you that already have an account, you can skip the account creation part. Come over to whop.com and simply click right here where it says sign up, and when you click this link, all you have to do is to either sign up with your email, or you can simply choose to sign up with your Google account. So I'm just going to choose right here Google. Now once you log in with your email or your Google account, Whop will send a verification code to your email. So all you have to do is go to your email and find that email that Whop sent to you and find the code. So in this case, you can see this is the code that Whop sent me. I'm just going to copy it and come back to Whop and simply paste it right here, and immediately you paste it, Whop will ask you to enter your name and simply click next. Then here they will ask you to pick a username. Now what you put right here does not necessarily matter, you can change it later on, so just simply click next. Now here you can upload a profile picture if you want to customize your account, and simply click save. Next you'll be required to join any of the Whops. Now think of Whops as just communities that you can participate in. So I'm just going to click right here on Whop clips and click the join button right here, and you can see that it is showing joined, and all I have to do is click next. Immediately you do this, you'll be brought to the members area of that Whop community that you actually joined. In order for you to sell your product with this platform, you need to create what they call a Whop. Now think of a Whop as simply a company profile or an organizational account. Now if you've ever used, let's say, platforms like Shopify, Gumroad, or Patreon, when you combine those three, what you get is a Whop. So right here on the left side, when you hover on this icon, you see the option which says start selling. Now if let's say you've already created a Whop account before, what it will show, it will say dashboard. Now here you can see the option which says start building your Whop. Let's just go right ahead and click here where it says start building your Whop. Now you will be asked to add your website and your social media profiles, but like I've already mentioned, you don't need to have a website or any social media following in order for you to sell your product on Whop. All you have to do is click continue. Next we'll be required to set up our Whop by giving it a name and a punchy headline, then choosing how our users will engage with our Whop community. From my experience using the platform, the first Whop that you create is so simple to set up such that you are limited to how you customize it. So what I advise you do is simply create a demo account. Just don't overthink things, just give any random name right here, any text you can think of, choose any categories right here. So let's go right ahead and just click continue right here. Then here we're going just to set it as free and simply click build my Whop, and now you can see that the demo account has now been set up. And now if I click on that icon that which was saying start selling, you can see now it's showing dashboard. Now what I'm going to do is to switch back to my original account and set up a brand new Whop and show you how you can actually sell that product without having any audience or a website. So here let's just go right ahead and click where it says new Whop. Now here you'll be able to see all the Whops that you've created already. In your case, you will see the demo account show up right here. So what you want to do is click where it says create new organization. So I'm just going to select that one and click continue. Next you'll be required to give your organizational account a name. Now you can see even the layout is a bit different as compared to when we were creating the demo account. You can give it a name that is related to the product that you'll be selling. For example, let's say I'm selling graphics design templates. I can even say graphics design 101 templates and simply click continue. Now you can always change this name later on. So now from here on, there are basically like 8 steps that we need to complete wait for our organizational account to be fully set up. Now don't worry, these are very simple steps and we're going to use AI to help us fill out some of the details. The first thing maybe you'd want to do is to upload any media file. So I'm just going to click right here where it says upload, and I'm going just to upload a random image. Now in your case, you'd want to upload an actual image that is applicable to the product you'll be selling, and later on you can add as many as you want. Simply click save. The next step is to simply add details to your organizational account, and to do that you just need to click where it says edit details, and from the pop-up you can see you have the option to upload a logo, and you can even change the name for your organization right here. Now we need to add a headline and a description, and to do this we're going to use AI to help us out. So I'm going to go to ChatGPT and type in something like, I'm selling graphic design templates, help me with a catchy headline and description for the product page. So you can see the results ChatGPT has given us. Let's just go right ahead, copy this, come back to Whop and simply paste it in the headline section, go back and copy the description right here, come back right here, paste it like that. Okay, as simple as that. Now the store page, this will be now the website URL for your product page. That's why I was saying you don't need a website. This will be the link you'll be using to actually sell with. Then here you can see you have the option to choose the category your product falls under. So all you have to do is when you click on it, it will bring you a drop down option. Now you can see there's trading, there's social media, e-commerce, reselling, fitness, personal finance, personal development. There's a lot of categories. That's why we're saying you can almost sell anything on this platform. So in this case, what we are selling, graphics design, it can fall under social media. So I'm just going to choose social media right here. Scroll down. Now here you can choose the call to action. Now this call to action is the button that will show up on your products page, and in this case you can see there's by default we have the join option. Now if let's say you are selling it, maybe you'd want to change it maybe to order now, buy now, call us. Here you can also add a custom call to action link. Now that's not necessary, we'll just leave it as it is. Checkout link, we'll just leave it as it is. These are optional things. Now here visibility, you want to make sure Whop visibility is on. Enable pop-up promotion. If you want, you can do that, because doing that will allow you to offer discounts to people who might have wanted to scroll off from your product page. Now next, before we actually click the save button, you see this option which says discover, and the apply for discover is grayed out. Now the reason it's grayed out is because we haven't finished all the steps that are required for us to actually apply for discover. Now you might wonder, why would we want to apply for discover? And the reason is simple. First and foremost, we don't have an audience, we don't have our own website, we don't have our own social media following. We want to apply for discover so that the platform itself will promote our product to everyone that comes on this platform. So let's go right ahead and click save right here. So now it has refused to save because I've turned on the promotional offer before setting up my payments option. So for the meantime, let's just turn this off so that we can actually proceed with the other options. So I'm going to click save now. And you can see that 4 steps have been completed. Now the next thing you would want to set up is pricing and access. So all you have to do is click right here where it says create pricing option. Now here in this case, since we haven't yet set up our payout option, when we try to, let's say, click on paid, they will tell us to set up payouts before being able to set pricing links. So since we are in the setup stage, all we want to do, maybe let's go right ahead and set it to free right here and simply click continue. And the next thing is to decide how our users will access our product. Now let's say someone buys your product, do you want them to get access instantly to the product, or they need to wait approval? Since currently we are still setting it up, what we want to do maybe is to set it to waitlist and click continue right here. Now here you can ask your users questions if you want. In this case, I'm just going to leave it as it is and simply click continue. Then here you can say revoke access automatically. So for example, if let's say it's a recurring type of membership, you can actually revoke membership right here every after a month or every after 6 months and the likes. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at never. Click continue. Next is to add an application to your Whop account. Now here when you click on edit apps, now think of apps as simply tools that allow you to manage your account. For example, if let's say you are selling a course, you can add an application that enables you to add videos to your Whop community. So in this case, you click right here where it says new app. Now here, the first one obviously you'd want is the chat option. You'd want maybe your members to chat with you or chat with other members. So you can click on chat right here. When you click on it, it will be added to your community, and you want maybe to add it as visible, you click at add. So you can see the chat has been added, and here you can also configure the chat by clicking right here where it says configure chat. When you click on that option, it will allow you either to even set if you want everyone to be able to post in the community or not. So if you just want maybe to be the only one posting, you can set it up right here. And if you want to block URLs, which I advise you do, you would want maybe to block URLs because some people like to do self promotions in different chats right here. And once you've done that, you can see we have now a plus icon right here. When you click on this icon, it will allow you to add more apps to your account. Now here, maybe depending with what you are selling. So in this case, let's say if you are selling a course, you see this option which says course, you can simply add it to your community. If you are selling maybe let's say different files, you can see the files. If it's software, you can see this one, software, documents, wheel, you can see guest the score, Telegram, Discord. This is what I was saying. If let's say you are selling access to your Telegram community, you can simply add Telegram right here so that people, in order for them to join your Telegram community, they can pay for that. So let's just go right ahead and choose maybe let's say course for demonstration purposes. Maybe I would want to have a video showing how they can use the templates because I can link them right there. So I'm just going to choose course right here and make sure that the name that is showing right here is the name of the organization where you want to add the course, and simply click continue. And you can see now you can give your course an actual name. That's why I was saying that the organization name doesn't really affect whatever you are selling. So in this case, I'm just going to leave it as it is, as course. But if let's say your course is specific to something or you have a unique name for your course, you'd want to actually give it that name. So I'm just going to click create. Now you can see that our organizational account now has two applications, the chat application and the courses application. Now we need to configure our course. Let's say we want to add the details to it. To do that, all you have to do is click right here where it says configure courses. Even when you click on begin setup, it will still bring you to the configure courses section. Now from here, we are going to be able to add the details that we need. So simply click on create your course now, and you can simply give a subtitle to your course. For example, graphics training. Then here we can add a course tagline. Now, like I've already mentioned, you can use AI to help you out with some of these things. I'm just going to do it for the sake of this video so that it is not very long, and click continue. And you can add a description for our course. You can use AI similarly to add a description. I'm just going to paste in random text right here, click continue, and you can see graphics training has been set up, and this is now our course. And here we have chapters. Let me just briefly show you how you can actually edit it. You can edit it instead of using chapter, you can use lesson by just simply clicking on it. You can delete the lessons by clicking the bin icon right here. You can add more lessons and the likes. So for example, let's say you want to add a video to lesson 1. You click on lesson 1 right here, and you can see the option to upload a file. So if let's say you are uploading a video, just click right here where it says upload. Now if you want to add something different instead of a file, you can simply click on file attachments right here. Once let's say everything is done, let's just assume we've added whatever we want to add right here. You want to click on the back option right here, and this brings us back to the home page. Now want to click again on the dashboard option right here. Here you can go to the finances option, and you want to set up the payouts option. Now simply click right here where it says payouts, and from here you will see all the available options that Whop offers for you to get paid in. Now currently Whop has 3 types of payout options if you are actually selling on the platform. The first one is the Whop payments. Now Whop payments is simply the main payment option that Whop uses. They pay you directly to your bank account via Stripe. Now I'm not going to go through the entire process of setting up your Whop payments because I already have a video that shows you how to do that. Then the other options, you click right here where it says other payment methods. You can see you also have PayPal as a payment option, and you also have crypto payments as an option. So here is where you can actually choose whichever you want. And to actually set it up, you just click on set up. You connect whichever account that you choose. Let's say if you have a Coinbase account, you click set up, and you can be receiving crypto as your payout options. Here at the bottom, this is where you'll be able to access the Whop communities or the company profiles that you are a member of or you own. So in this case, since let's say we've created the graphics design 101, when you click on it, it will bring us to the members area for that Whop community. And you can see currently we are 6 of 8 steps required to complete our Whop community. So let's go right ahead and scroll down and see what it is that we haven't added. So for example, here we can add the benefits. Now benefits, let's just go right ahead and click on that and click right here where it says add benefits. You click the plus sign, you can say easy, whatever. Okay, you can add the benefits of them using their product and the likes. So I'm just going to type in something simple like that and come back right here. Then the next thing we'd want to do, now if you're not sure what is the other step that you'd want maybe to complete, you just click the drop down right here and it will show you what is required. So here you can see, okay, saying add logo. So just simply click add logo right here. Now I've just uploaded a random image, but in your case you'd want to upload an actual logo for your company and click save. Now you can see once all the 8 steps have been completed, this button appears, apply for Discover, and it says get over 2 million views a week by listing on Discover. So now you would need to apply. Now don't rush to apply if you haven't completed the entire setup or added the entire list of products you are selling. If you haven't added your products yet, don't apply for Discover yet. Make sure you've added all the necessary details, you've included the benefits well set up. Make sure you've done that. That's when you can apply for Discover, because when you apply for Discover, they will check your organizational account, check what you are selling and see if it is properly set up. The benefits, they'll check them, especially the 8 steps that we've completed. Even if they'll also check that you've set up your payout options correctly, then they'll approve you for Discover. Now immediately they approve you for Discover, they'll start promoting your product to these 2 million views a week that is available on the Whop platform. And believe it or not, if your product is in high demand for the people that come to this platform, you will start getting sales even without having an audience.